There's a few though, there's actually a few. Burnsy will be up there, so would Orange Trainer be up there, but
I think the new one now is Adam.
aye, has to be Adam Mullen.
Since Catherine's came along, it's just been a little less Adam.
Always on the
More
phone.
Adam and Catherine.
Aye, we'll go Adam Mullen with that one.
Brad Lyons.
Brad
Lyons.
To be fair,
No.
when it comes to my round, I'm always chatting to someone else or busy or something, but Josh Carson, he never made out in holidays.
I know that there, but
I mean,
he didn't have a chance to buy around. But
Go Josh Carson. He
we
was
went to
never out.
Magaluf this year, we went to Portugal the year before, and Brad actually came home with more money than they went with. So I think that goes to Brad.
Parky borrowed everyone's money right now. Everyone's married up, but we have to go Dougie. Aye, we have to go Dougie. Like, how he got Paula is beyond us. Like, we need a few tips off Dougie, because how he's married Paula is beyond me.
I'll actually never forget the night we were sitting away to Portadown on the way home on the bus, and he was wanting to take her out on a date, and he was saying to me, what do I say, and I was 17 at the time, so I didn't have a clue.
Dougie. There's a few arguments about this in the change room.
Stevie O'Donnell.
Aye, Stevie O'Donnell. Looks like he's doing a caravan sometimes, like. I will go Stevie O'Donnell.
Definitely Stevie O'Donnell again. He supports Leeds.
Aye.
I don't even think I've seen Leeds in the Premier League. I was born in '97.
Aye, Gareth McConaughey supports Leeds as well. Two centre halves support Leeds, like, what's up with that? But
That's
aye,
perfect.
aye, both of them.
Brad again. So he went to uni and all that there, and then he had to do his placement, and somehow Brad managed to get his placement in Orange School in Crossing Parish, and then spent the full year with Orange, Monday to Friday, and then training Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and now, like, every time you see him, he's just hanging out at Orange back pocket. It's so bad, and all the boys have noticed it.
You'd have to say Jamie McGonigal on that one, but
No, definitely you.
right, I'll take that one. There's a few boys up top now.
Joshy's up there when he drops his shoulder and does the wee step before he's gone.
Josh Carson loves a step over.
Daza.
Daza would be my one. Daza's skills are unbelievable. On a Saturday, Daza's skills. But
If you're talking about training nights, Jackie in training nights, he does all the skills, and then when it comes to Saturdays,
even the cup final, he pulled out a Rabona out of somewhere, like he pulled it out.
I would come tell him that.
Right, well, we'll go Daza and Josh.
There's a few boys that want that crown.
Oh, big time.
I would say, like, people are most scared of, I think it's even because of the way he looks with the beard and all, it's Big G. That's just, we call him the Big Russian. He's just like Big Pavel.
Aye.
Big Pavel from Derby, like, he's just so... I just wouldn't mess with him at all.
You'd have to go Stevie O'Donnell as well up there. Man, heads everything.
And
So
Big
he does.
James, because every time he's on the pitch, he just wants to fight with people.
Aye, but the boy that wants to be a hard man's Matthew Kirk. Like,
Oh, TV hurts.
Matthew Kirk walks around, I guess, here and stuff. Looks like he's hit the weights big time, but then he starts fights with people on the or in training and stuff. Aye, he wants to be a hard man, but we'll give it our two centre backs. There's a few boys like Stevie O'Donnell. He definitely doesn't want it. Same possession and stuff. He might as well play on his own. He just kicks it out of play, so he does.
Trainer as well. Trainer just runs around like a headless chicken. He's always in the losing team.
I give him a ball on his own. He sticks a head down and runs around, so he does.
Desperate. Like,
Oh, but you could go Burnsy.
oh,
You know, Burnsy is not on it when he's in possession or something to start training. He takes a huff. Wee Matthews kicked him or something. Takes a huff, so it could be a couple of boys. But
I've seen him a couple of times just wanting to go and lift the jacket and just go in.
aye. But worst trainers, you have to go between Stevie and Orange Trainer. Like,
Aye, without a doubt. They never win.
No.
Never.
could drop a few boys in this.
Oh.
I'll go with the hard man, Garth McConaughey. Supposed to be hard man, uses his wife's minutes in the sunbeds and Ballymoney. So all I'm saying is he's looking while tanned out around the pitch, so he's using his wife's minutes in the sunbeds.
I think I'll go for Jamie. So obviously we went to Magaluf for the team holiday and at the end of the season, and a few boys come back with a few questionable tattoos. Won't mention any names, but each person that got a tattoo got someone else's name on a body part. But Jamie somehow managed to convince people that he's lost a bet and get McGonagall on his bum. Because obviously he scores goals and I don't know. I'm not having it like at all.
But he paid for it himself.
And
as well.
he also paid for it himself, so it's like it's not as if he's lost a bet and someone's paid for it as well. It's just he went and done it and came back and showed everyone the next morning when we were all in at the pool. So